What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from Dawson Speak TV and D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the videos on this channel. Much love to those who support this channel by donating. I appreciate it. All that information is in the description box underneath the video. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notifications when I drop a new video. Now let's get into this topic. Alright, thanks for clicking on the video. Now, this video is for educational purposes, and as I approach this topic with respect, I want you all to please be respectful in my comment section. Thanks. Now, before I get into this story, I want to say that Dawson Speaks TV does not discriminate on the basis of race, color, religion, gender expression, age, national origin, disability, marital status, sexual orientation, military status, or political affiliation. Alright, let's get right into it. Now, some of my subscribers hit me up about the ongoing feud between Dwight Howard and just one of his baby's mamas, Royce Reed. There's Royce right there. And you all know that Royce's claim to fame is being a reality star on the popular reality show Basketball Wives. And of course, we all know that Basketball Wives is one of the longest running reality shows that was created by First Lady Shawnee Henderson, who is the popular megachurch pastor at Lighthouse Church in Houston, Texas' wife, Pastor Keon Henderson. And certainly at this time, we'd like to thank First Lady Shawnee Henderson for producing godly, wholesome reality TV for the American family. Yeah, right. Moving on. Now, Dwight Howard and Royce have been feuding for years, and I mean it doesn't end. Royce has gone on to popular YouTube shows such as Vlad TV, Carlos King, and Cam Newton Show, and even has taken to her social media platform to spill the beans on her baby's daddy. Now, while on these shows, Royce has talked about Dwight being a deadbeat dad, having wild parties with all kinds of people there. Royce has even said in not so many words that she thinks Dwight is curious or fluid when it comes to his preference. And Royce said that she believes all of this because of things that she has seen with her own eyes. And I mean, hey, we can't tell it, let her tell it. She knows the man, we don't. However, Dwight Howard said Royce is lying about all of these allegations. Royce Reed also did something that, made me upset. She brought the name of Pastor Zachary Timms up in one of her videos while she was feuding with Dwight Howard, and I'll talk about that later. Now, we must remember that 6 years ago, there was a man named Mason Elijah. There's Mason right there. Mason is androgynous, or a gender bender. There's the definition. Now, in 2018, Mason took to social media to talk about his alleged relationship with Dwight Howard. I guess things went sour, and in 2019, Mason ended up filing a lawsuit against Dwight Howard. That case was later dismissed. Now, back then, social media was buzzing about this alleged relationship between Dwight Howard and Mason. Dwight Howard did an interview, and this is what he had to say when the interviewer asked about his preference.
Because they're afraid of what other people might say or think about them. And so that situation made me realize, you're not like this, but just be you, be free.
Meaning you're not gay.
I'm not gay, so it's a lot of people who are. And they have to hide. And there's people who have mental issues and they have to hide.
Now, that interview was done in 2019. Now, moving forward to the year of 2023, another man named Stephen Harper, who is also androgynous or a gender bender, there's the definition again. Stephen Harper filed a civil lawsuit in the Gwinnett County courts against Dwight Howard, alleging he experienced intimidation and essay at the hands of the ex-pro ball player. Now, Dwight, this is why people look at you sideways when you're in interviews like the one you were in, saying that you're not that way and, people have to hide, is because when Stephen Harper was going to court with you back then, in your response to his complaint, you and your legal team said, and you all can look this up, I'm not making it up, Dwight Howard, you admitted that you engaged in consensual adult activity with a man named Stephen Harper in your Georgia home in July 2021. Dwight, you admitted in your response that you expressed an interest in meeting up with Stephen Harper over the summer in Atlanta after you two began corresponding over text and Instagram messages beginning in May of 2021. Dwight Howard said that the three individuals in the room agreed to touch one another and to engage in consensual adult activity. And we all know that Kitty, there's Kitty right there, Kitty is the other man who was in the room with Dwight Howard and Stephen Harper. And for the record, Kitty is not a T-woman, Kitty is a cross-dresser. And you all remember Dwight Howard dropped a video and he was just basically upset that people were talking about the situation. Dwight Howard, as a person in the public eye, a celebrity, people are going to have something to say about what they see and what they read about you, i.e. those court documents. Sir, you can't be so sensitive as a person in the public eye that you can't take it. And quite honestly, I don't know why you can't take it. You appear to take everything else. Now look, if you can't take the pressure, sir, perhaps you need to watch your associations or stay off social media and keep your relationships private. Now, the lawsuit between Stephen Harper and Dwight Howard was dismissed a few months ago, and I, of course, have my suspicion as to why it was dismissed, but hey, moving on. Now, with all of that behind him, Dwight Howard wants to move on with his life, and he deserves, hey, go on with your life. And he wants to move on with a new lady named Amy Luciani. Now, because of Dwight's past entanglements and having a free-for-all when it comes to his love life, many women and men are on social media and they're warning Amy that, hey, this may not end well. And also remember that Royce Reed, one of Dwight's baby's mama, continues to talk about their past personal information, which continues to fuel the fire. Look, y'all, Amy is an attractive lady and I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Amy knows everything that we all have heard and read about Dwight's past relationships and his entanglements. If this grown woman wants to be with him, who's gonna stop her? Who? Trust me, Amy knows the kind of man she's with, and if she likes it, hey, live your life. And both of them are in Atlanta, so this is nothing new. Now, let me deal with Royce Reed. A lot of people are saying that Royce is amped up more than ever before because Dwight Howard is with the woman and the woman is not her. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but I will say this. The feud between Dwight and Royce is getting exhausting. It is. And as of late, it has turned totally disrespectful, especially on Royce's part. Royce Reed, when you did that video and you mentioned that Pastor Zachary Timms and Dwight Howard were hanging out the day before Pastor Zach made his transition, what was the point of bringing that up? Because you didn't elaborate on anything. Now people are wondering what was the connection between Dwight Howard and Pastor Zachary Timms. Was it spiritual counseling? Were they homeboys? Did they just share a deep love for basketball or other social activities? I mean, come on, Royce. It's left up to the viewers to fill in the blank. And Royce, let's not forget, Pastor Zachary Timms has children. They're all adults now. And he has other family members who may want to reach out to you because they may think that you might know something they don't know about the situation surrounding his transition at the W Hotel in New York City. All because of what you said in that video. Royce, it was disrespectful for you to bring Pastor Zachary Timms' name up in this way almost 13 years after his transition because you're feuding with your baby daddy. Now that upset me. It really did. Let me say this about Pastor Zachary Timms. I was born and raised in Central Florida, and when I was a teenager, Pastor Zachary Timms and his then wife, Reva, were doing amazing things in the greater Orlando area. Like many others who loved Pastor Zachary Timms, I was shocked and saddened by his untimely demise on August 12, 2011. And look, I know there are some people who will judge and criticize the circumstances surrounding his untimely demise, but I'm not here for that. I'm not. What I will say is this: if you are struggling, or have a vice or vices, go get help. Go get the help you need, please. And guess what? That help may come from individuals who don't attend the Lord's church. Just get help. Get help. Man. Rest up, Pastor Zachary Timms. And my condolences to his family, friends, associates, and his congregation that still miss him terribly. Now I'm almost done, but let me say this. Royce, I read somewhere you're supposed to be returning to basketball wives, and I would hate to think that you're saying all of this stuff on social media now because you want some kind of buzz around you returning to reality TV. However, if that is the case, Royce, what you're doing is sad and pathetic and it needs to stop. That's all I got. Dwight, Royce, be healed, be healed, be healed. In the matchless name of Jesus, be healed. I'm off of this. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what you all think about this topic. Please thumbs up the video, share the video with family and friends. Thank you those who support this channel and say, Brother Dawson, we love you, we love you. I love you back, and I appreciate your support. Until next time, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself and each other. And remember, protect your energy. Peace.